Good morning. It is March 23rd, 2022. Um, so this morning, you know, actually last night I had so I'm reading, I don't know if you can see it, Papa Prayer. So it's a book on prayer and relational prayer and really, you know, not petitioning prayer, but more of a understanding of just communicating with God and having a relationship with Him and just really doing that through your prayer life. And so, anyways, I was reading this, and the chapter I'm on last night gave a um, very thought provoking um, question, and it really put into perspective some things. And I can explain it, or I can just read it because I think it's better if I just read it and share it that way. So that's what I'm going to do today. All right, for just a moment, fix your eyes on what you can't see. Tilt your ear towards the world of the Spirit and listen in a dialogue going on right now between you and God. God, I have kept a list of everything you've ever asked me for. Some requests I've granted, some I've denied. Look over the list and add to it anything you would like to ask me for now. Me. Will you give me anything I ask for? Question mark. God, yes. Me. But you didn't before. I've asked for lots of things you didn't give me. And God would say, even every unanswered request was not a true prayer. Those petitions did not come from your heart. And I would say, I don't understand. God, you will complete the list, ask for anything you want. Confused by Confused but excited, you read through the hundreds of prayers that contain every request you've ever made to God. You have asked for much. Little things and big things that matter to you a great deal, and things that you merely preferred, like good weather for your holiday picnics. You're surprised at how many requests you have been granted. You're grateful, but many requests, both big and little, have been denied. In some cases, you can now see a greater good was served because God didn't give you what you asked for, but not in all. And it's it still made no sense why your son's heart was hardened when he was first caught smoking marijuana, and it's only gotten worse. You've prayed daily that he'll find God and return to the family. That request is already on the list. It fills a dozen pages. But God didn't just say he would grant whatever request you added to the list. The story of the persistent petitioner comes to mind. You grab your pen, turn to the blank pages at the end of the sheaf of paper in front of you, and eagerly write, I want my son to become a Christian, to give up drugs, finish college, marry a wonderful Christian girl, develop into a godly husband and father, succeed in a worthwhile career, and live to advance God's kingdom. Amen. Your heart races. God told you to ask away for anything. You scribble more requests. Good health, no Alzheimer's, 20% annual growth in my pension fund, intimate marriage, lifelong friendships, renewed energy, no headaches. Your imagination kicks into high gear with the freedom of no embarrassment. Your desires swing wildly between your good life hopes and spiritual yearnings. A bigger house, a pure thought life, lots of money, deeper peace, exciting sex, powerful impact on others. And God speaks again. Look deep into your heart. See if there are more desires you have not yet expressed. You feel silly, but you write down your desire to eat what you want and never gain weight, to exercise a little as you want and still get in good shape, to convince your spouse he needs to be more sensitive, less critical, and more appreciative of all you do. As you read what you've just written, you become aware of a deeper desire stirring within you. I want a life full of meaning. I want my church to become a real community. I want to love my family better. I want to be a good grandparent. I want to be content, not greedy. I want to feel joy and hope and love. Your dialogue with God continues. You tell him, I am finished, God. I can't think of anything more to add. And God says, you haven't yet discovered your heart. What do you mean? I say. I told you I would give you whatever you want. Is that what you want? My list is complete. I have written down everything I wanted. And God responds, then I will give you everything on your list, but on one condition: you will never hear my voice again. I will withdraw all sense of my presence from you. You will never know me. Immediately, you tear up your list into little pieces. Thousands of requests on hundreds of papers lie scattered on the ground in scraps all around you. You fall down in the middle of them. God, these are second things of all of them. I see it now. Yes, I want them, but they mean nothing if I don't have you. And God said, you have discovered your heart. You will now meet me as your guide into love, your healer of selfishness, your king with all power, and your friend in the highest place, and your donor of life. So that just, that really hit me last night, because, I pray for all these things and strength and guidance, and I'm very thankful, and um, I am content, and sorry, somebody calling, very content, but I've been going through like this dry spell, it's not about the emotions, um, and I just, last night, just God reached down and gave me some encouragement, but it's really more so just some redirection to refocus on Him and to seek Him, and um, that He is the most prized possession, that my relationship with God is the most prized possession, and that nothing else matters without Him. And so that's where I'm at. And I hope you're blessed by that reading, and I hope God touches your heart and shows you that He is the most important in all things. So, God bless. Have a good day.